The world watched. The faithful prayed. In every corner of the globe, eyes were fixed on the Vatican, hearts filled with hope and anticipation. This was not just a moment for the Catholic Church, but a moment for humanity, a time when the world seemed to hold its breath in unison. From the heart of Vatican City, the epicenter of Catholicism, a place steeped in history and tradition, the world awaited a sign. The anticipation was palpable, a collective yearning for guidance and leadership. A plume of white smoke carried centuries of tradition, a signal that echoed through time, connecting the present with the past. This simple yet profound symbol announced to the world that a new leader had been chosen, and the promise of a new era. It was a moment of renewal, a time to look forward with hope and optimism, knowing that change was on the horizon. Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, the Archbishop of Manila, emerged as Pope Luis I, a figure known for his deep spirituality and connection with the people. His journey to the papacy was a testament to his unwavering faith and dedication. The 267th successor to the chair of St. Peter. His presence on the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica was a sight to behold, a moment that would be etched in the memories of millions. His election, a pivotal moment in the long history of the Catholic Church, marked a significant turning point. It was a moment that resonated deeply with the faithful, a beacon of hope and renewal, signaled a profound shift, a beacon of hope for the world's 1.3 billion Catholics. The joy and celebration in St. Peter's Square were a testament to the collective relief and excitement felt by the faithful. The world held its breath as the ancient rituals unfolded. These time-honored traditions, steeped in symbolism and reverence, connected the present with the rich tapestry of the Church's history. For Catholics, this was a sacred moment, a time of transition and anticipation. It was a moment to reflect on the past, to honor the traditions that have shaped the Church, and to look forward to the future with hope. Pope Luis V, a man known for his humility, his brilliant theological mind, and his deep compassion, represented a new generation of leadership for the Church. His approachability and genuine concern for the marginalized endeared him to many, and his deep compassion represented a new generation of leadership for the Church. His vision for a more inclusive and compassionate Church resonated with many, offering a fresh perspective on age-old doctrines. This was not merely a change in leadership, it was a symbolic embrace of the global Church. Pope Louis I's election was a recognition of the diverse and vibrant community that makes up the Catholic Church today. Pope Louis I, the first pontiff from Asia in modern times, brought with him a unique perspective and a deep understanding of the challenges faced by the faithful in that region. Brought with him the hopes and dreams of a continent yearning for spiritual guidance. His election was a source of immense pride and joy for Asian Catholics, a moment that signaled a new chapter in the Church's history. His election was a testament to the universality of the Catholic message, a message that speaks to the hearts of people from all walks of life, transcending geographical and cultural boundaries. A message that transcends borders, cultures, and languages. It was a reminder that the Church is a global community, united by faith and a shared sense of purpose. It was a new dawn for the Church, a moment ripe with possibility and anticipation. As the sun rose over St. Peter's Basilica, it heralded a new beginning, a time of renewal and hope for the future. The world watched intently as the cardinals of the Church, the princes of the Church, gathered in solemn conclave. Secluded within the hallowed halls of the Sistine Chapel, they carried the immense weight of history on their shoulders. Their task to elect a new leader for a global flock, a shepherd to guide the faithful into the future. Days turned into nights as the cardinals deliberated, their prayers and discussions hidden from the outside world. Then, on that momentous day, a plume of white smoke announced the decision. Habemus Papam, we have a pope. The name echoed across St. Peter's Square, reverberating around the world. Luigi, a collective gasp rippled through the crowd. Tears of joy streamed down countless faces. The faithful erupted in celebration, their voices united in a chorus of acclamation. From the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica, the newly elected Pope Louis I offered his first blessing, Urbi et Orbi, to the city of Rome and to the world. His words, simple yet profound, carried a message of hope, unity and love. A new chapter in the Catholic Church had truly begun. Luis Antonio Tagle, the man who would become Pope Louis I, was born in the Philippines, a country with a deep and abiding faith. From a young age, Luis was immersed in the rich spiritual traditions of his homeland. His family, devout Catholics, instilled in him the values of faith, compassion, and service to others. These early lessons would shape his entire life and ministry. Growing up in a nation where Catholicism was not just a religion but a way of life, Luis found himself drawn to the church. He was an altar boy, participating in religious processions and community prayers. These experiences deepened his connection to his faith and his community. His journey from his humble beginnings to the highest office in the Catholic Church was one of unwavering devotion, intellectual brilliance, and profound empathy for the poor and marginalized. Despite the challenges and obstacles he faced, Luis remained steadfast in his commitment to his faith and his mission. His empathy for the marginalized was not just a part of his ministry, it was the very essence of who he was. Luis Antonio Tagle believed that the church should be a beacon of hope and a source of comfort for those in need. He dedicated his life to serving the poor, the sick, and the suffering, always with a gentle and compassionate heart. A scholar of the highest order, Cardinal Tagle earned a doctorate in sacred theology from the Catholic University of America. His academic achievements were numerous, and his contributions to theological scholarship were profound. He wrote extensively on various aspects of theology, always seeking to deepen the understanding of faith and its application in the modern world. His theological insights, characterized by their clarity and depth, earned him respect throughout the Church. He was a sought-after speaker and lecturer, known for his ability to communicate complex theological concepts in a way that was accessible and inspiring. His teachings touched the hearts and minds of many, guiding them on their spiritual journeys. Yet, he never lost sight of the human face of faith. For Luis, theology was not just an academic pursuit, it was a living, breathing reality that impacted people's lives. He believed that true faith was demonstrated through acts of love and kindness, and he lived this belief every day. As Archbishop of Manila, he was known for his tireless work among the poor, his compassionate outreach to the sick and suffering. He walked the streets of Manila, visiting slums and hospitals, bringing hope and comfort to those who needed it most. His presence was a source of strength and encouragement for many. His compassionate outreach to the sick and suffering was a testament to his deep empathy and unwavering commitment to his faith. He believed that every person, regardless of their circumstances, deserved to be treated with dignity and respect. His actions spoke louder than words, and his legacy of compassion continues to inspire. His time as president of Caritas Internationalis, a global confederation of Catholic relief organizations, demonstrated his commitment to social justice and his belief in the power of human solidarity. Under his leadership, Caritas expanded its reach, providing aid and support to countless individuals and communities around the world. His work with Caritas was a reflection of his broader vision for the Church and the world. He believed that the Church should be a force for good, actively working to address social injustices and promote human dignity. His efforts in this area were tireless, and his impact was felt far and wide. Those who knew him best spoke of his humility, his warm smile, and his infectious laugh. Despite his many achievements and the high positions he held, Luis remained a humble and approachable person. He had a unique ability to make everyone feel valued and heard, and his genuine kindness left a lasting impression on all who met him. He was a man who could connect with people from all walks of life, a pastor who led by example, a shepherd who cared deeply for his flock. His ability to relate to people, regardless of their background or circumstances, was one of his greatest strengths. He saw the inherent worth in every individual and treated everyone with the same respect and compassion. A pastor who led by example, he inspired others to live out their faith in meaningful ways. His leadership was not about power or authority, but about service and love. He showed that true leadership is about lifting others up and guiding them with a gentle and caring hand. A shepherd who cared deeply for his flock, Luis Antonio Tagle's legacy is one of love, compassion, and unwavering faith. His life and work continue to inspire and guide countless individuals around the world, reminding us all of the power of faith, hope, and love. Pope Luis III's election brought with it a sense of anticipation, a feeling that the Church was on the cusp of a new era. The faithful gathered in St. Peter's Square, their eyes fixed on the chimney of the Sistine Chapel, waiting for the white smoke that would signal the election of a new pope. When the smoke finally appeared, a wave of excitement and hope swept through the crowd. Pope Luis I, a man known for his humility and deep spirituality, was seen as a beacon of hope for many. His election was not just a change in leadership, but a promise of renewal and transformation for the Church. His papacy, still in its early days, held the promise of significant change, a renewed focus on the core values of the gospel: love, compassion, and inclusivity. Pope Luis I's speeches were filled with messages of hope and encouragement, urging the faithful to embrace these values in their daily lives. He emphasized the importance of reaching out to those in need, of showing compassion to the marginalized, and of building a more inclusive and loving community. His words resonated deeply with many, inspiring them to take action and make a difference in their own communities. His papacy was expected to usher in an era of greater dialogue and understanding, both within the Church and in its relations with the wider world. Pope Luis I believed that open and honest communication was key to resolving conflicts and building stronger relationships. He encouraged dialogue not only within the Church, but also with other religious and secular communities. His approach was one of inclusivity and respect, recognizing the value of different perspectives and the importance of working together for the common good. His emphasis on interfaith dialogue, his commitment to ecumenism, and his outreach to other religions were seen as vital steps in a world increasingly fractured by division and mistrust. Pope Luis I understood that in order to build a more peaceful and just world, it was essential to foster understanding and cooperation among different faiths. He actively sought out opportunities to engage with leaders of other religions, participating in interfaith dialogues and ecumenical services. His efforts were aimed at breaking down barriers and building bridges of understanding and mutual respect. His papacy was also expected to be marked by a deep concern for the poor and the marginalized. Pope Luis I's commitment to social justice was evident in his actions and his words. He frequently visited impoverished areas, offering support and encouragement to those in need. He believed that the Church had a responsibility to stand with the poor and to work towards creating a more just and equitable society. His dedication to this cause inspired many to join him in his efforts, creating a ripple effect of positive change. His experiences in the Philippines, a country grappling with poverty and inequality, had profoundly shaped his worldview. During his time in the Philippines, Pope Luis I witnessed firsthand the struggles of the poor and the marginalized. These experiences left a lasting impact on him, deepening his commitment to social justice and inspiring him to take action. He saw the Church as a powerful force for good, capable of making a real difference in the lives of those who were suffering. His time in the Philippines reinforced his belief in the importance of compassion, empathy, and solidarity. He was a vocal advocate for social justice, a champion for the voiceless, and a tireless worker for the common good. Pope Luis I's passion for social justice was evident in his speeches and his actions. He spoke out against injustice and inequality, calling on the faithful to join him in his efforts to create a more just and equitable world. He worked closely with activists and community leaders, offering his support and encouragement. His dedication to this cause was unwavering, and his efforts inspired many to take action and make a difference in their own communities. His vision for the Church was one of openness, dialogue, and engagement. Pope Luis I believed that the Church should be a place where everyone felt welcome and valued. He encouraged open dialogue and active engagement with different groups, recognizing the importance of listening to different perspectives and working together for the common good. His vision was one of inclusivity and respect, where everyone had a voice and a role to play in building a better world. He believed in the power of listening, in the importance of understanding different perspectives, and in the need for the Church to be a force for good in the world. Pope Luis V's approach was one of humility and empathy, recognizing the value of each individual's experiences and perspectives. He believed that by listening to others and understanding their struggles, the Church could better serve its mission of love and compassion. His vision for the Church was one of hope and transformation, where everyone worked together to create a more just and loving world. Please subscribe to our channel History Documentary Hub for more insightful videos and intriguing content.